What's up guys? So in this video we're just going to go over how to combine turns and airs on the one wave. So there's a clip here just on my screen right here. Basically I do a couple of snaps and then at the end I do an air reverse, and I've had some people ask, how do you sort of do some turns and then still have enough time or speed to do the air. So we'll show you how to do that in this video. So let's just play the video through and you'll see what we're working with. So I just take off on this wave, I do a quick bottom turn, straight up in the pocket, do a snap, come out of that, and then I make it out to the face and do a nice carve to sort of slide where my fins come out, and then I hit the air reverse section at the end there and ride out. I was feeling pretty good about this one. Look, at this session I remember I was struggling for a fair while, and once I landed that one, I then landed more air reverses. As you can see, this one here was a pretty sick air reverse. I remember that one was pretty fun to do. But overall, I just want to go over this first wave. Now, this sort of first things first is when I'm paddling into the wave, I know what I'm going to do on the wave. So I'm looking down the line, as you can see there, I'm looking down the line and I'm deciding what the wave's going to do to then plan out and map out what I'm going to do. That's really important. It gives you body time and your brain time to know what it needs to do on the wave and to how to prepare itself. Other than that, I stay compressed on the takeoff, and when you stay compressed when you take off, when the wave decides to maybe hit some backwash like this one, it clearly did, or the wave starts to speed up, you can quickly extend your legs and then leapfrog to anywhere you need to go. Instead of standing tall and then having to compress down and then extending, it's like a lot more time that it requires for you to do that. And I'm not really the best surfer in the world at all by any means, but this is just what I do, and it just allows you to have more power. So I stay compressed and then I extend out of the bottom turn. So when I do my bottom turns, I really extend my legs and thrust out of it. It gives you a lot of speed. You do the turn and I stay nice and tight in the pocket on these. And basically when you stay nice and tight in the pocket, you stay within the power source. You can see here in this turn, I've finished this turn, this first snap, and I've right in that power source where most of the power is right near the pocket. And I stay nice and tight in there. The next thing is I do a little quick pump, I get really compressed back down again, and then my back arm comes around and I swing that back arm around because it helps me to thrust my hips forward and get my weight onto my back foot, and it shoots me up to the top of the wave. And then when you get to the top of the wave, you basically just look back to where you want to go, and then the rest of your body will do it for you. And when you're looking at where you're going and you're compressing and extending, these things add up to essentially making sure that you've got enough speed, and you carry all that speed through all your turns. Then when you get to the end of the wave, you do a little pump, and then you've got enough speed to then hit that section and make it happen and kick the tail out and do an air reverse. Yeah, that's pretty much how you do multiple maneuvers on one wave. There's a lot of surfers out there now that can do 2 air reversals on one wave. It's nothing special, it's just really hard to do. The level of surfing now has gotten so much higher that to get to that level, you really need the right coaching. You need someone that can already do that sort of thing to tell you, hey, you need to do this, you need to do this, and you're doing this wrong. A lot of the time, it takes so long to improve with surfing because it's like golf. Unless someone's there telling you, you're doing this wrong, or you're doing this swing wrong, or you're not bending your legs enough, you don't really know if you're bending your legs enough. Sometimes you think you're looking at where you want to go, and other times, and then someone will say, mate, you're not looking at where you want to go at all. Like, your head's down the whole time, but you think you are. So coaching is really important. It will help you get to that sort of level where you can, do air reverses and turns on the one wave. There's some sessions where I wish I just could do one turn on a wave. But when the waves are fun, it's good to know that you can do a couple turns and then pump an air reverse at the end. But most of what I'm doing is just making sure I'm doing the turns and staying in the power source, and bending and extending my legs and looking at where I want to go. And then also when I first catch the wave, I'm looking down the line to see, hey, this is what the wave's going to do. And that really, really helps me a lot. Look, the only other thing I'd say is take your time on the wave. Don't rush. Stay in the pocket. Don't race down the line too early. You're going to get to the end section. The wave peels across to the end section anyway. There's no point rushing down to it. You're going to get there. Just do your turns, come out of the turn, do the air reverse. So that's pretty much all I had to say. We'll just watch it one more time, go through it. We take off, looking where we want to go. straight up, snap in the pocket, compresses down, compress down again, extend, do a nice turn, look at where you want to go again, and then look at all the speed you got. You got all that speed, and then you can do the air reverse. So, you know, it's such a good feeling when you do an air reverse and your front foot's right up on the nose of the board and you ride out and you're like, this is sick. It feels so cool. So I encourage you, keep trying to do your air reverses, keep trying to combine them with turns. If you need some coaching, need some advice, you just don't know where you're going wrong and you keep failing over and over again, just reach out. More than happy to provide some coaching for you. We also have really good online courses. We also have one-on-one video analysis sessions. It's like $50 for an hour or 30 minutes or something, but that will be the most well-spent $50 of your life, because basically I'll get your surfing footage up and we'll go, you're doing this wrong, this wrong, this wrong, this is how you can fix it, and this is how you can start to do your airs, or this is how you can just start doing your turns, whatever you want. So I've had the most success with clients where they do the one-on-one. The courses are good, it gives you the information that you need, but you need to be more of a motivated surfer and know and keep a record of, hey, I tried this in this session, that didn't work. We need to try what the course says and to do it this other way. And you need to keep doing repetitive sort of trial and error. It's good for some people. The good thing about the courses is that you're accessing to the coaches as well. We'll just give you written feedback and you might go, hey, this is what's happening, send a clip and we'll write back, hey, you're probably doing this wrong. And the other thing is you get a community of other people in the courses too. So yeah, look, link is in the description, I think. Otherwise, it's just www.surfprecisionacademy.com. And if you want any coaching, anything like that, I think the link's in the description. Just follow through with those. And yeah, happy days. All right, boys. See you later.